LDW MMAC. This is your boy, the Coach. You're live on the Coach Show, the Coach Show live. Okay, folks. So now we are all aware that Nicco Montano has been cut by the UFC. And guys, I'm going to give you guys the absolute truth. I'm going to give you guys the truth. And guys, that's just what it is. I know people that support Nicco, they're not going to want to hear this, man. They're just not. But we're going to talk about the events and what led up to this. We're going to talk about, because we know the obvious, that she missed weight again. But see, this whole thing stemmed from Nicco Montano not wanting to fight Valentina Shevchenko. And folks, that's just what it is. Okay, so y'all sit back and just listen to what's going on. See, here's the thing, man. Nicco Montano, she had her heart set on fighting Sarge Eubanks. That's who she wanted to fight. Okay, she was just gung-ho about getting in the octagon with Sarge. And that's it. See, Nicco wanted to actually relive that moment in Tough that she didn't get. She wanted to fight Sarge. Number one, fighting Sarge is a much more, let's just say, winnable fight. It was a winnable fight. And see, Nicco knew that she could fight Sarge to, pretty much a tough, type of a 5-round decision. And, she knows that the champion is going to win the belt. The champion in a close fight, the champ always wins the belt. See, Nicco knew that the fight with Sarge was winnable. But see, she knew that the fight with Valentina wasn't winnable. She knew it. She knew that she didn't feel like she could beat Valentina. I don't even think Nicco was actually physically afraid of Valentina. I just think Nicco thought that she couldn't beat Valentina. Because, if her back was against the wall, Nicco's a fighter. She'll fight. I just don't think she ever believed that she could defeat Valentina. And see, there's a lot of status, guys. There's a lot of money that come with a belt. See, you holding to a belt, you're much more valuable. And you make a lot more money when you have that belt. And see, Nicco didn't want to give up the status. Nicco, there's a lot of things that she didn't want to give up. And see, fighting Valentina Shevchenko meant that, she would lose a lot of the money and the status that she was going to get based off being the flyweight champion. Nicco didn't want to lose that. So Nicco, some of the things that she was missing, it was valid. But then you start hearing different things like, one, her tonsils need to get taken out, okay? Okay, so, that happened. Then she was saying that she had arthritis in one of her toes. And so you would see her on Instagram getting all this work on her foot, and they'd be putting this infrared light on her foot, just all kind of things, So every time you turn around, Nicco was dealing with something that kept her away from the Valentina fight. And all along, her coach, now the coach that she had at Fit and MB, you kind of almost feel bad for her, man, because she actually really did believe that Nicco could defeat Valentina. She believed it. The problem was Nicco never believed that. Nicco never believed that she could actually defeat Valentina, but the coach did. The coach actually, I swear, that coach probably believed in Nicco more than Nicco believed in herself. I think that coach believed in Nicco more than any other athlete that she had. The coach really was trying to, actually talk Nicco into fighting Valentina. So when coach went on to No Filter MMA and she was saying that, hey, you know what? Nicco is going to fight Valentina. She really believed that she could go, and she believed that she could convince Nicco to actually take this fight. She believed it. And so when she went to try to convince Nicco, hey, you know what? Fight Valentina. You can win. Okay, you can defeat Valentina. Nicco wasn't having it, y'all. Guys, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to explain to y'all. Nicco wasn't having it. Nicco, in her mind, she had her mind made up. She wasn't fighting Valentina. And not only that, I heard that even in the gym, sometimes it's just kind of hard to deal with her in the gym sometimes. Like, I even heard that Nicco was more or less like a diva. Like, she would get upset sometimes if, she felt like she wasn't getting the attention that she needed in certain areas of her MMA game. But, Fit and MB is not like this huge gym, and it was more of like a family atmosphere. So that coach looked at Nicco like a part of her family. And this coach, honestly, the coach did a lot for Nicco. And I'm talking about she did a lot for Nicco. And Nicco just went back on her word that she promised this coach that, she'd, be with her and let the coach finish developing her. And I think even under Fit and MB, I actually thought Nicco did a much better job. I thought she was more of a better fighter. And it's like when she left, it just kind of seemed like that she wasn't really the same fighter. So I don't know, but the coach at Fit and MB, the female coach, I can't remember her name, she definitely believed in Nicco. And she knew, in her mind, hey, Nicco could beat Valentina. Nicco just didn't believe that. So what do? Okay? What do you do when you have a fighter that you know got the tools, you know can fight, you know can actually, give somebody a tough fight? What do you do when you can't convince that fighter to fight? What do you do as a coach when you can't convince your athlete, your charge, that they are good enough? What do you do? See, that's the question that Nicco's coach, she had over and over and over and over. And I'm telling you this is what went down. How do you know this? Listen, I've been around covering WMMA now for damn near 7-8 years. Okay, I've been around the coverage now, and I've gotten to know some people. I've gotten to meet multiple people. And when you make enough videos, people reach out to you, they talk to you, and then you start to understand and find out information. Okay, Nicco never believed it. Nicco was a diva. Nicco was straight up diva. She was hard to deal with sometimes in the gym, and it's just what it is. Nobody's saying Nicco wasn't a hard worker. She worked hard. But people are saying, man, you don't even know what she had to deal with. Yeah, we know what she had to deal with. Okay, because this last straw was that, she missed weight by 8 pounds, 7-8 pounds. Okay, the thing of it is, man, when these fights are mentioned, Nicco already knew ahead of time that she was going to have to fight Valentina. She already knew ahead of time that she was going to have to go in and she was going to have to make weight to fight Wu Yanan. She already knew this ahead of time. The problem with Nicco, and we can say that we don't understand the female body, we don't understand the biology of the feminine, whatever. Nicco waited too late to make weight. She waited too late to cut weight. That's what happened. The girl walks around between 155 to 160 pounds. Why? Because I have good sources that know Nicco Montano personally. Okay? She walks around between 155 to 160 pounds. You got to think about that, guys. That's damn near 25 pounds that Nicco Montano got to take off her frame. And now, because she waited so late, she got to do it within a 7 to 8 week period. And in some people like Nicco, that her body, it holds on to the weight very, very rapidly when she eats. That's almost next to impossible. Nicco should have started cutting weight. She should, because see, the thought of a fight, it was already mentioned. It was already mentioned, and she already kind of had wind that she was going to be having a fight, even 3 to 4 weeks before the 8-week training camp started. I know a lot of fighters that tell you that, yeah, you do kind of have an idea. You do kind of have an idea, so we know to go ahead and start the training camp. We know to go ahead and start training. We know to go ahead and start doing what we got to do. I've had multiple fighters tell me that. That if the fight is 8 weeks, then you probably already knew a month ahead of time that you would have this fight. So let's think 10 to 12 weeks, okay, to get the weight off. 10 to 12 weeks. So you're talking about maybe 2 pounds a week. Now, that's actually doable. But see, the thing is, she waited too late to actually start these weight cuts. See, this whole thing ruined Nicco when she realized she had to fight Valentina. That's what ruined Nicco Montano. And it never stopped. Nicco never really got over the fact that she had to fight Valentina. And people keep saying, Coach, I know, hey, I'm coming. And I know people said that, hey, that's not it, man. Valentina can't do all this to Nicco. Valentina can't do this. Look, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, Nicco never wanted to fight Valentina. She didn't want that work. She wanted no parts of Valentina because she didn't want to lose that belt. She didn't want to lose that status. See, all along, you have to understand that when a fighter reaches the level that Nicco did, you have things, that you want to keep. You have an image that you want to maintain. You have all of that. You have images and things that you truly want to maintain. You can't do that if you got your ass whooped. You can't do it. So Nicco would have probably much rather just have the belt stripped. She'd have much rather had that belt stripped. Makes sense, don't it? Because if she had to fight Valentina, this probably wasn't going to go a decision. Or if Nicco would have went a decision with Valentina, trust me, it would have been a painful one. It would have been a painful one, and she would have got the wheels beat out of her. She knows she would have. Stylistically, she'd have got the wheels and would have got her ass whooped. That's what would have happened. Okay? It would have happened. It would have happened. Whether she liked it or not, that's what was going to happen in this whole situation. Nicco Montano was in an no-win situation. So what do? Do you get humiliated? Because Valentina's going to beat her so bad that she become humiliated. Do you become that? Or do you just get the belt stripped away, come up with all these excuses? So then it'll seem like you just got the belt stripped because it was for unforeseen circumstances. You tell me, which one sounds like you can go out on a blaze of glory? Which one? A, the first situation, you go in there and let somebody beat you up and beat the hell out of you, or the second situation, the belt was stripped because of unforeseen circumstances. Which one sounds better? You tell me, which one sounds better? I mean, I'll let you take a guess. I'll let you take a guess which one sounds better. And it's the one that she wanted. The one that sounded the best. The one that sounded like, she went out in a blaze of glory. She went out, tried to do everything she could. Let's grab that shot. She tried to do everything she could to make everything work. She tried to, but her body and everything just didn't agree with everything. So it didn't happen. And Nicco still owed his coach at Fit and Be. Nicco still owed this woman money. Hold on 1 second. Nicco still owed this woman money. She still owe her money. And it's crazy. People don't even know this. She still owe her money. So what's supposed to happen? What's supposed to really happen? You owe somebody money. You leave their gym abruptly. And this coach lied for Nicco. Like, really, she put it out there. In her mind, she thought she was telling the truth. Come on, son. She thought she was telling the truth. But she believed Nicco was going to do it, but she lied, And in her mind, when she figured out that Nicco wasn't going to fight, and that's why Nicco left that gym, too. And the coach fell out because Nicco wanted her to fight Valentina. They fell out. The coach said, go fight Valentina. Nicco didn't want to do it. And this coach kept putting pressure on Nicco to fight. Nicco didn't want to do it. That's part of it. Your stance is wrong. That's part of it. That's part of the reason. But I tell you this, though. It's a shame that she couldn't get herself disciplined. And guys, nope, turn your foot in. It's a shame that she couldn't become disciplined, because if she was disciplined, she'd have been around. But she lost everything because she undisciplined. And she ain't got no confidence. Folks, that's just what it is. That's the whole story. All right, hold on, don't throw that. Hold on 1 second, I'm trying to hang up. Oh, now, hold on 1 second. I can't see nothing on this phone. Oh, there we go.